Got him. No, what is this? Okay then. All right, since we're already here, hell with it. Because it has a keeper crab in it.
What is up out there, all you addicts? Thank you so much for tuning in to another Addicted video. Before we get this thing kicked off, I got a couple things to announce. Number one, look at all this rain. All this rain we've been getting is absolutely epic. I'm so excited for more fish to enter the rivers. Sean just called me and said, hey, Marlon, Jordan forgot to film an intro for the video, so if you could film one, that'd be awesome. So make sure you guys give Jordan a hard time in the comments for not filming an intro. The second announcement, if you guys haven't seen in previous videos, the new fall merch drop date is this Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, October 30th, which is this Sunday. Mark your calendars. Get your phone out right now and put it in your phone and mark 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because a lot of these limited edition items, guys, are going to sell out in minutes. So mark your calendars. We appreciate all the support. We're going to roll a little preview of some of the products right now, and then this video is going to kick off. Thanks again. We'll see you on the river.
Okay, we're doing a little covert launching today, everybody. Right here. I'm not going to do the whole rigmarole, going through the boat launch and going all the way around. Where we want to crab is right out there. And we have these kayaks right here, so we figure we'll put these kayaks in there and go crabbing. Let's do it. That's how awesome these kayaks are, guys. They're not the lightest things in the world, but they are versatile, to say the least. Thank God that hung up. Okay, we got a bucket, bait. We got our rods for bottom fishing. Got a bottom fishing terminal, crab pots, kayaks, adventure. So we are in heated prep mode here. Only got about an hour of the incoming left. When you want to crab on the incoming here, it'll make it the best crabbing. I can see people obviously coming in with their limits and stuff, so that's exciting. But we need to get this Dakota Lithium. Awesome new sponsor. I mean, look at that battery. That's gonna last us all day. It's pretty neat. Very, very strong batteries. Okay, pot number one's ready. We got her loaded down with chicken. We used turkey in one of our last episodes and it worked really good, but we're going with chicken today. See you later, alligator. Let's get us some bugs. This is my little kayak trap that I got here the other day. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. It didn't work that well last time, but we're willing to give it another shot. Cool. Seems about right. Got my smiley face buoy here. Made this the other day. The old Forrest Gump. Shit happens. Crabs happen. There's my bitter end. Just gonna do one of these. Okay. Oh, almost threw him with no bait. There we go. We're baited. We're crabbing. Laters. Okay, so I'm going with the classic while we wait for these crab pots to soak. I'm gonna try to give them about an hour or so. I'm gonna go with my good old fashioned, my white grub tail on the 3/4 ounce jig head, 1/2 ounce jig head. We'll see what we need to get down there. But old classic white seems to work really good, or black, one or the other, depending on the day. But all we can do now is try. Well, I don't think we're gonna really have enough battery life. And we had Sean's kayak go down and he doesn't have a battery, so I don't think we're gonna actually fish from the kayaks here. And what I can tell already is that this swell is gonna start to build. Whenever you're out on a kayak, or even just a big boat in general, or any boat at all, you have to really make sure to be aware of the tides here. I have an inshore wind where the wind is blowing in towards the bank, and then I have the current starting to pull out in this little area, which is a very narrow channel of this giant body of water going back out into the ocean as the tide recedes. So I don't want to be stuck on the other side of that channel, so I re-dropped the pot on this side. I'm gonna let that soak for a few hours now, but we're gonna pull the kayak out and take this fishing endeavor on foot. Smoked sea scallops. Nice. And smoked oysters. Yep, that's happening. Anything else today? Have you got any like ultra petite oysters? Raw ones? Or live ones? Those ones up front there? I'll take them. Alright. Sounds good. And 4 scallops too, please. Alright. Well, I guess you could say the spot was spot on. Let's try these oysters. I'm really excited. I love smoked oysters. One of my very favorite snacks. And we got 5 of them. Ooh, look at it glisten in the sunlight. Smoky, tender, yummy. Now we gotta try the scallops. We're gonna need this protein because we're about to go hop along the rocks here, everybody. And hopefully we don't die. Those scallops look unreal. Holy shnikes. Wow. It peels just right. It's kind of like, not chewy, you know, it's tender, but it's chewy. Right there in between. Go try the spot. Yum, 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 yum. Almost got myself there. Gotta find the little, there it is right there. So to open these oysters, and these are 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣 oysters, which is one of my very favorite kind of oyster in the world. One of the best, actually. Run that thing right under there like so. Give her the old turn. Ooh, yeah. That one looks milky. Let's scrape away a little bit of the guts here. Oh yeah, there's the goods right there. Yummy. There you are. That's a perfect one. Later, dude. It's so salty. That one barely had any guts in it. That's a fishy situation right there. My beard's about to be a fishy situation. Come on, Tiny. I'm gonna go with the black jig this time. White jig really didn't get it on. Wasn't getting jiggy with it. There we go. Black jig, engage. Okay, spot number 3. One of the toughest things I have found in bank fishing is figuring out a jetty. One, because they look like this. They're dangerous. Two, because they're huge areas and they're all tidal influence. So the tide's going in, the tide's going out, and you have to try to fish accordingly and try to figure it out. And just look at how gnarly of a place this is. I've actually never caught a fish on this jetty before. It's gonna be interesting. I started in close, but it's very weedy, not very good fishing. We got a pretty good little current seam out here in front of us. You see we've got fast water out here, got the slow stuff, and this big giant jetty sticking up out of the ocean. And the ocean is rough today. What do you think, Tiny? Would you say it's rough?
I'm sure you would.
Okay, let's do this without dying. Okay, here we go. Got him. Or crab, maybe? Crab? No, what is this? Ah, starfish. It's a pretty one though. Sorry, little guy. Hope it didn't hurt you too much. Crazy little creatures these things are. Check them out. Well, got my first starfish on this jetty, I can at least say now. Later, dude. You know what they say, where there's starfish, there's more starfish. Okay, at least we got a starfish. Let's keep moving down the jetty end of the breakers. It looks fun down there. How to do it. Got rain coming in. It's feeling like a fishy sitch. Can we make it happen? Some dangerous stuff out here, guys. Almost should have worn a life vest. Come on, baby. Oh, that one almost got me. They're getting bigger. Oh, a bunch of sea lions right there. I tell you what, whether I catch a fish out here or not, this is freaking cool. Definitely not a let's try this at home kind of a situation, everybody, but I love it. I love it. These waves are so powerful. Makes you feel like a tiny little blip on the earth. Well, this one's gonna be big. Oh, pretty exhilarating. I'm glad we came out here. Hopefully we can get a couple fish on the line. It's outgoing tide super hard right now, so we're gonna have to wait for that to switch, but nonetheless, this is cool just being out here. Well, I'm officially wet. This is what wet looks like. But the fishing sucks. I can't catch a rockfish to save my life. I think it's time we switch gears. And I think that gear is gonna be our only option now. A very dangerous option, but it's those little dudes right there. I just did a little research before we came out here. Mussel season is open year round, and it's the very beginning of October here, so this should be a pretty good time. Any month that has an R in it, they say, for any kind of shellfish or crustacean out here, that's a good month to be harvesting them. So I'm gonna brave the water now that I'm already wet. See how many of those bad boys I can scrape off the rocks. Okay then. I don't think I'm gonna try it right there. But damn, there's a lot of mussels right there. Most of them are out here on this point. Yeesh, it's gonna be a risky business. This is gonna be risky business, guys. We're gonna get wet. It's gonna have to be an in and out operation here. I'm gonna have to go in on a swell when it goes out. dig, 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 and then bail again. Or pick, 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 if you will. What'd you call me? Okay. Going in. That didn't work. Damn, didn't even get one. Okay, we're going back in. Didn't learn our lesson first time. I'll get a few though. Got a couple more minutes. Got a couple seconds to spare. Okay, we're doing good here. We're doing good. Out of the handful. We're still looking good. We're looking good still. Whew. Pretty good handful there. Not too destroyed by the waves on that one. Woo, I'm wet. Son of a gun. Glad I got out of there. Well, I went from cold to cold. Yikes. We got about half a meal's worth here. Doesn't look like, yeah, they're alive. Looking good. That one's not even in there. That one's an empty home. Okay, what's our chance? Crazy, they're like webbed in here almost, but really not that easy to get off. I'm trying not to cut myself while I'm hurrying. It's a bit of a hostile environment, if you will. Kind of like once you get started, start really getting them out of there. Oh, okay. I'm really making hay. Making hay over here. All the sun shines. And it's not raining. Woo. Oh, that doesn't look like a good one to go out on. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good for a minute. All right, here we go. Jackknife. Could have gone without that one. All right, since we're already here, hell with it. Just keep digging. Oh, that was horrible. This whole experience is very wet. We're in here. We're committed. We're committed. Okay. Last one was a 3 for 1. That looks about enough for a meal. Woo! Let's get the hell off this jetty. I feel like a wet cat. This just goes to show you guys, sometimes you come out to the coast, especially on a big storm like this moving in, fishing isn't always the best. And this is the tried and true. We do a lot of steelhead and trout stuff where we don't catch anything sometimes. And sometimes it happens out here on the coast. This is not the easiest fishing to do, especially off these jetties, especially in conditions like this where it's theoretically dangerous, but luckily enough, we got something to take home and eat. We got to stop and check our crab pot, and then other than that, it's time to cook some food. Final pull of the day. Seaweeds all over the damn thing. And it's about in, I don't know, 5 foot of water, so I know how crabs love about 5 foot of water. Probably actually chose the deepest spot out here. I'm proud of myself. what's in this bad boy. What if it's full? What if? It's actually pretty freaking heavy. Because it has a keeper crab in it. Okay guys, if that's on a female, that might be our eater right there. Oh goodness. This is exciting. Oh, we have crabs in the boat. There are crabs in the boat. It might take us down. We got Moby crabs. We got female. Male, too small. This guy, later. This guy, he's cute. He's gone. We got old Rusty here. This one's probably close. It's a male. He's holding on tight. Moment of truth, everyone. This is a male. We're keeping it. It is. That's our keeper. We got one. This guy. Seen a better day. There he is. His name is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's gonna taste good. Well, everybody, we're dry, we're drinking, and we made it home. And it's time to eat some delicious ocean fare. Again, like I said earlier today, not every jetty mission is successful. Honestly, one of the hardest places for me to catch fish in my experience is on a jetty. But that's why I love to challenge myself and I love to go do it. But today wasn't so successful. We got one crab though, and we got our mussels, and we're gonna make an amazing meal with it all. On the recipe for tonight, 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣 mussels. Now this is a recipe that Taku, one of our very good friends and counterparts, Taku, if you're watching, miss you, buddy. Sounds like you had an awesome summer. This is a recipe that Taku and I did with some steamer clams up on the Puget Sound last summer, actually. We met up in northern Washington, went and dug some clams and stuff and made this recipe, and I cannot wait to try it with these mussels, because the mussels have a lot more of like a full-bodied and rich flavor. Not so much like steamer clams where whatever you use as far as the broth or the brine that you put them in takes over a lot of the flavor. But with these, you get a really nice, strong, muscly taste. So I cannot wait. We're going right in. Clean these off the best I could. They still have a little bit of stuff on them, but the store-bought ones you can get of these mussels obviously aren't gonna have any of that seaweed or that seagrass on them. But heck, a little seagrass never hurt anybody. Okay, so into the wok. On the heat we go. So to open these things up, I'm gonna add just a little bit of chicken broth in there. There we go. Now our main ingredients that are gonna be going in here, we got shallot, we got ginger, we have Thai basil, we have cherry tomatoes, and we have shiitake mushrooms. And can't forget coconut milk. So this is a really, really great dish. It's one of my very favorite soups to eat when I'm sick, and I'm gonna blend it with the clams and help that kind of add to that rich flavor of the clams. So we're doing a 𝗏𝗏𝗏 style, which is a coconut soup style. It's a Thai recipe, and it's gonna go absolutely amazing. And I know this because I've already had it with clams before, but this time we're doing it with the mussels. So let's get started. Slice the ginger super fine. And actually add that in right away to kind of add to that flavor. One thing I forgot to say, lemongrass. Lemongrass is an absolutely great vegetable. I don't even know if you call it a vegetable. It's more of a root. It's not. You don't necessarily eat it in the dish, but it adds a ton of flavor. So I'm gonna cut it just like I would, like a green onion. These big chunks, but I like to leave these chunks big so that you don't actually bite into these pieces of lemongrass, because it's a very, very strong flavor. So that should be plenty. Go with just a few pieces of the Thai basil. Don't want to go too crazy on the basil. You can always add more later. Man, isn't that beautiful? Just a thing of beauty. Some nice long strips of onion. Some shallot. This dish doesn't call for shallot, but I like it in just about everything, so I'm using it. Healthy little dose of that. Look at those colors, you guys. This is at least one of the prettiest dishes I've made in a long time. So I'm gonna help those things start to open up. Actually gonna cover this up. Another pan. Wait till those mussels start to open, then I'm gonna start adding the rest of my ingredients. Got some shiitakes here. I'm gonna leave these chunks pretty big because this is like a nice chunky bite inside that soup. And that side, that broth is gonna be those pieces of mushroom here. And last but not least, we're gonna add the cherry tomatoes, but after these things have all opened up and we add the rest of our ingredients. This is coconut milk. Perfect. And a splash of Thai kitchen fish sauce. Very light on that. Add a pinch of sea salt and a squirt of lime juice. Now I'm gonna do something that's really gonna blow your guys' mind. I already cooked the crab. It's a little bit undercooked. Watch this. Oh. Oh. Give this thing a good little mix. Coming along. So I'm gonna take these little cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna half each one of them. This is my favorite part of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 soup, is those cooked tomatoes in there. Add those in. And ultimately, I think all we're missing is just a little bit of seasoning. Wow, that's looking like a thing of beauty, everyone. Well, I don't know where my pepper grinder's at, so forgotten item of the week. Forgot a pepper grinder. I'm gonna go with just a little bit of, just your typical seasoning. It's a little bit of onion, a little bit of pepper. Not exactly the Asian style that we would like, but it's cooking, and it's gonna be good. We cover this up for another 5 minutes, and we'll be ready to eat. Wow, everyone. There she blows. That's a 𝗏𝗏𝗏 crab, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 clam, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 guy. You really taste that lemongrass. It's wonderful. You know what I think it is missing? A little bit of sugar. Yeah, I can see how as it's starting to cook down a little bit, we're starting to get that nice 𝗏𝗏𝗏 color. You can see that nice little kind of off-white color from that coconut milk. Got all our ingredients in there marinating. We better try a mussel. Ah! Got me. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful mussels. Those are wonderful. Oh man, not gritty at all. They don't have any sand in them. I let these things sit actually in salt water. I took the bucket, filled it up with water, and I let these things sit in salt water overnight so they purge out all the sand and the algae that might be in them that might give you a stomach ache. And it works perfectly. These are absolutely delicious. Look at that. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's get crazy here. Now I could eat a lot of that. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 clam, everybody. Gotta try it. Look at that one. It's the real meal deal. That one's full of love. That warms you up to the soul. Let's try the crab. Okay. Fun little crab hack for you guys and gals out there who've never done it before. You take a fork, run it right up along there. I can already smell that coconut milk and stuff that's gone inside that crab. Look how full that thing is compared to the last crabbing video that we did. Wow. Really does have an Asian style flavor to it. Almost tastes like, almost like a stir fry of sorts. Man, that's good. Oh, I couldn't be happier. What a great day out at the beach. Days like this in the fall, spending with great people in beautiful places is what life's all about, everybody. If you want to see more fun videos just like you saw here today, and awesome recipes just like this one, go up here and click this link to the next video. Go down here, subscribe, turn those bells on, give this video a thumbs up, and comment below, and you can be the comment of the day, just like this person right here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. You stay fishy. We'll see you out there.